Hi everybody, it's Greg here from Plant Foundry Nursery and Store. Actually, we have a very special guest today, filming, but also adding content to our video, Angela Pratt, the owner of Plant Foundry Nursery and Store. Hi Angela.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for coming in today and shooting the video.
Oh, sure thing.
So folks, first of all, we want to wish you a very, very happy new year. We hope you had a great holiday season in spite of our ongoing pandemic issues and whatnot. Difficult times, but we hope that the new year's off to a very good start for you, and we're all thinking really good things and onward and upward.
Yes.
And speaking of which, spring is not far off. It's really, really close. We wanted to highlight some things that we've got going on here at Plant Foundry, some new merchandise that's come in, some things that are new and different, and some things that are really timely for you at this time of year, with spring approaching. Very happy to have wine barrels back. We've been completely sold out, so wine barrels are in. They started selling first day we got them in. They were barely unloaded off the truck and folks were asking for them. So they're in, wonderful local source, $49.99 for these barrels. You just need to make sure you drill 5 or 6 drainage holes is what I like in them. I use the largest bit on my drill set.
Yeah, and they are genuine Napa Valley oak.
They are. They're beautiful.
We really like. They last a long time.
Barrels. They're really, really nice, and you can see too that you'll get years of use out of these. I plant all of my my fig trees, my dwarf citrus. You can do dwarf fruit trees. We'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Really good in there. And there's also other uses as well too, which we'll try to hit on. We've got soil here. Usually, depending on what you're putting in, the size of the root ball. Generally, Angela, you think 2 bags usually?
Yeah, it usually takes two cubic foot bags,
okay.
So about 4 cubic feet. It kind of does depend on the size of your root ball,
yeah,
and how much you're putting in there. But it's the safest bet is to buy 4 cubic feet of potting soil.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then I'm a nervous Nelly, so I always buy an extra bag more so than what I need, because I always need potting soil.
Sure.
And then we really are big believers in E.B. Stone's Sure Start here.
Yes.
That you mix in freely with your potting soil.
It makes a huge difference in
really
health and performance of whatever you're growing.
Absolutely.
And blooming and fruiting.
Healthy root growth,
yeah,
which is what it's all about this time of year, putting things in.
And the only opportunity you have to mix it into the soil is when you're first planting.
Yeah.
So it's best to mix it in right at the roots.
And I am a recent convert. I was always going, I don't know how important it is. I've seen how important it is, and I do not plant anything now at home without this.
Yeah,
it really makes a difference.
It makes a huge difference.
Cool. So barrels are there. Let's head over towards fruit trees.
Okay.
I think we should probably make mention of
the farmer's market favorites.
The farmer's market favorites, which are just these little, I call them like a slip. These are wonderful. What's really great about them, they're tremendous value price-wise, because they're a smaller size. They are in soil. You get this wonderful
a nice
slip
deep,
there.
It's a 9-inch deep, 9x4 liner, which is really nice.
So getting a nice start in here. Price is phenomenal. We've got things, all different types of berries. We have hops.
Yeah, it's
pomegranate.
In a way, it's sort of the antioxidant series, because it's things like pomegranates and blueberries.
Blueberries, and many varieties available here. One thing I want to point out, we were just talking with a customer earlier, that Angela and then our general manager, Susie, are very good about bringing in fruit tree varieties that are known to do very well in our area. It's not just some general, ticking off of a list. They really research and make sure these are varieties that stand a very good chance of doing well.
Yeah, and we're lucky to have a very attentive rep, Phil Purcell. He even though we're a small nursery, he works with us very closely to choose the absolute perfect varieties for our area, and we've kind of honed it over the years to just a really nice curated selection.
Yeah. And it is. Right now, selection really, really good. Wonderful pomegranate, which is wonderful.
Figs,
beautiful
my new
fig
obsession.
Trees. Yes, I'm obsessed with figs too. I have 6 different varieties at home.
Wow.
Yeah. And I grow all of mine in barrels.
Yeah.
They're doing great. So these are really, really great. Also, bare root, this just came in. We have our
let's pop over to the strawberries.
So we've got several varieties of strawberries. Again, really, really popular varieties that do very well in our area. Eversweet and Albion. We also have bare root asparagus, which is also very, very popular with folks.
It's an heirloom variety, Mary Washington.
Mary Washington, yes. And then also rhubarb as well, too.
Yeah, which is kind of hard to find on the West Coast, but we have enough customers who like to grow
It is.
rhubarb.
I noticed,
and crimson cherry is the
I've
variety.
been here from just about the beginning, and rhubarb we've always carried and have done very well with it. So that's a really, really great thing to do. Great to do rhubarb and strawberries.
Ooh,
and you have
yeah.
your strawberry rhubarb pie. Pretty good.
Yum.
And then the star of the show right now for our outside lot are the fruit trees that just came in. And really important, if you can, to buy now, if you've researched and you know the varieties you want, because selection is super good right now.
Yes.
And they do tend to go quickly. We've got plums, we have nectarines, we have cherries, peaches, apples,
persimmons,
yes.
fruit cocktail
Asian pear,
trees.
fruit cocktail trees,
Yeah.
which bear multiple varieties on one tree.
Yes.
Those go very, very quickly.
Yeah,
So
they've
come
become
in,
really
yeah,
popular.
Come in and shop now. We've also got some great dwarf trees too, which we were talking about wine barrels.
Yes, they would do especially
God,
well
these
in a
would do
wine
great.
barrel.
And again, these tend to sell very, very quickly. We've got
Yeah.
a good selection in right now. Beautiful white nectarine, which is my favorite, and some others over here as well too. And peaches.
So you get full-size fruit on a truly dwarf tree,
dwarf
so
tree.
it's perfect for a container or
Great
even in the ground.
Great in one of those beautiful wine barrels, and the
Yeah.
look is really nice too. Also, citrus trees. I don't know if you folks remember last year, a tremendous problem trying to get, never mind
Yeah.
have for sale, citrus trees. We've got
We
a good
finally
selection
have them
right now.
again,
Finally,
yeah.
finally. There's a little bit of everything. There's a wonderful Bear's Lime, which I have, that if you're a margarita fan, that's the best lime you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Some navel orange. I really love, this makes a beautiful gift. Look at this variegated lemon. This is pink lemon, but it gets these variegated leaves.
Beautiful.
With cream and green, gorgeous. Makes a beautiful, beautiful gift for people. Some Washington navel oranges.
And you do have to protect citrus from frosts and freezes, so we also sell frost cloth for that purpose.
We do, very important, and it's not difficult to do. Simply drape it over the tree. If we're going to get drop down into the low 30s.
Yeah, because they are technically subtropical,
They are,
and it gets just cold enough in Sacramento that we do need to get them through the frosts and freezes. But what's wonderful about citrus is that they fruit. There's a citrus that fruits every month of the year, so you can plan to have citrus in your backyard.
Look at the buds on this back
every
here.
month. Yeah.
Budding already. Here.
And right now there's some fruits on
And
that.
some grapefruit, yes. That's
on
a
the
fruit Meyer
the
lemon,
fruit
yeah.
Meyer lemon, yeah.
Which again, wonderful variety. We sell out of Meyer lemons.
I
like
think
you
that's
wouldn't
probably
believe.
our top selling
It is our
citrus is
top
Meyer
selling, I
lemon.
think, yeah. And then I hope to second that. I really talk a lot about Beer's Lime. I love it. I love that plant. I think it's really, really good.
And it's a shame to have to buy it at the grocery store if you can have it in your backyard.
Absolutely. And limes are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
All right. And then also just came in roses.
Yeah,
And
let's
we've got
pop over to the
wonderful-
side.
Wonderful. And again, selection really, really good right now.
Yeah.
Two of my all-time favorites just happen to be right here at the very beginning
What
of
do
our...
we have here?
So we've got Honey Dijon.
Honey Dijon
And then Ebb Tide. Which, look at this
Beautiful
color. And it really does bloom that color.
Deep, deep purple and kind of a mustardy
Yeah, the Honey
amber
Dijon. Yeah.
color. Gorgeous.
Versus the kind of more sunshine yellow, which is lovely
Yeah.
in roses. This is really different. Super, super different. I love that.
Floral arrangers really love the amber buff, peachy, golden roses.
Good
right
to
now.
know, and it's a very French, which always is something good. But I mean, great Marilyn Monroe, Coco Loco, beautiful rose. Also, kind of hard to come by.
Yeah, we brought in extra Coco Locos this year because it has been so popular in the last few years. And what's really cool about it is that it's kind of a buff, off-white.
Yeah, almost a khaki tinge to it.
almost a khaki color, but it fades to lavender.
How beautiful is that?
So that's very fun.
This is gorgeous. Arctic blue.
Yeah.
Just absolutely beautiful.
And we've also brought in some of the English style roses. So if you like that really flouncy look, we have those as well. There's State of Grace.
Edith's Darling for that English classic of Downton Abbey.
Named after Downton Abbey.
Absolutely. Julia
character.
Child, a little bit more traditional yellow rose, but fabulous.
Classic.
Has a great reputation for a reason. It's a really, really good performer in the
Yeah.
garden.
And then some really fun ones like rock and roll, a nice bicolor, and
how
this
about-
new pop art. Gotta love that.
That's
It's
pretty
just
cool.
fun
Yeah.
and beautiful.
And I love ketchup and mustard too.
Yep.
Just that contrast. Here's another in the English style, Anna's Promise, again, Downton Abbey
Yeah.
rose.
Very soft apricot.
Beautiful.
Pinky apricot.
Absolutely beautiful.
The old classic Double Delight.
And then for those that like climbers, I'm a big fan
Yeah.
of climbers.
Sally Holmes.
Classic.
Can't go wrong
Classic,
with that.
classic. And then Joseph, the Coat of Many Colors, which
Joseph
is beautiful.
And then pronounce this one for me. Zephrine Drouhin.
Yeah, Zephrine Drouhin.
Drouhin. I have no idea.
But it's beautiful.
French. Yeah.
If the name's hard to say, it's even more special, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Zephrine Drouhin. Golden Opportunity and Lady in Red.
Lady in Red,
Climber.
again, classic red climber.
Yeah.
Cool, great. So that's kind of what's going on the outside lot. Of course, as we inch closer to spring, more and more kind of just a multitude of things coming in for color, in shrubbery, all kinds of things. But for right now, bare roots. I think what we need to mention in talking about bare roots, we don't leave things bare root.
Right.
We used to in the past. What can happen? Roots can dry out. People rife through them and things don't get covered up. We order a special planting mix, which is really, really lovely, and it's loaded with everything that the plants need to get off to a good start.
Yeah, including a nice slow release fertilizer.
Which is really, really important. So the roses are planted in that soil, and also our fruit trees too.
Yes.
So they are fine actually to sit in there until the ground is a little drier. So you don't have to worry about planting the week that you buy them. They're going to be okay, and they're developing roots as we speak.
And if you want to snag the varieties that you're looking for before they sell out, you can buy now and plant later
Absolutely.
when the soil is a little more workable.
Babysit them a little bit until conditions are just perfect on your own property.
Yeah.
I know my own soil is a little bit on the wet side right now, but you could buy now and certainly plant in a month or two, correct? Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. So come on in and see us. We're happy to help you out.